Today we're streaming Genshin Impact once again. Woohoo! And welcome to the stream where even true gamers dare to step. Let me get my screen up and running.
Even if
Where
an
are
antique is
we?
priceless, the happiness it brings lasts for only the moment that you obtain it.
We're back at Liu, and we're doing story quest, maybe. Bahasa, hehe, Raka bisa juga. Apa kabar, bro? We can do bahasa Indonesia if you co-op. Bahasa co-op. Apa kabar, bro? Good morning, Americana. Good evening, Europa. Halo, Taivat. Apa kabar? Semoga sudah menghirup kopinya, meminum teh. Wah, ngomong jorok nih, bahas-bahas Pareko. Jam segini. Oh iya ya, molor. Bukan biasanya jadi sore ya kalau mau naik-naik. Halo, gue Nick. Kok nggak streaming? Hah? Pada mau naik Pareko semua ya. I know what you mean, brother. Forge Rock. Yeah. Oh si Fadel, ¿cómo está? Bogota. Selamat siang. Apa kabar? Malam-malam kita nikmati. Raka Andi Toro. Ada si Fadel. Pada ngumpul semua nih ya. Hah? Kita lihat nih siapa yang online. Udah pada bobo yang online. Tadi dipikir gua onnya jam 10. Mata udah sepet orang pada segini nih. Oh, kok nggak ada? Offline semua. Tapi di Discord pada nyala. Oh, kabur. Gua on pada kabur. Oh yeah, brother. Open last, I don't know, couple of months. Oh serius? Hang on, coba ya. Emang lu main Genshin, bro? Kebiasa bahasa Inggris. Itu suara ininya nongol nggak? Suara tante Google. Ada kali harusnya. Tante Google. Iya kan? Coba gua misalnya gua nggak mute. I do. Main. Bentar, gue lupa. Apa namanya? Claim, redeem. Genshin. Wait, let me. Genshin, redeem. Lupa. Genshin, The Chalk Prince and the Dragon version 1.2 has begun. Di mana sih redeemnya? Where is it? Sudah lama tak redeem official site. Ada. Nah, udah. Redeem successful. Yeah. Hey. New
In a trade
mail.
war, the perfect hunter leaves no trace.
Let's see. Redeem apa ya? Mana sih? Ini ya. Genshin claim. 100 primo, lumayan lah. Lumayan. Tadi ada 3 orang pada kabur. Mana nih? Ngantuk. Bentar, lagi off. Fall asleep. Nighties. Apa ini? Ini kemarin kayaknya nih. Tiga apaan? Tadi di Discord ada 3 orang. Si Onomiya, Nighties sama Swarzer udah kelar kali. Mereka main co-op tadi. Gue yang telat. Mau gimana? Oke. Let's do story aja dulu ya. Tinggalan udah lama. Jadi V sama Johnny Silverhand. Jadi lupa gue main Genshin. Oke, bahasa berak dulu ya. Complete the prerequisite quest. Chapter 1, Act 3, A New Star Approach. Mana? Mesti kelarin dulu. Ngedaily aja dulu. Atau main quest aja kali ya. Main quest aja. Lu pada main gak sih? Nih. Look for traces of food offering. Asip, sukses. Semoga lancar. Ini gue kasih sesembahan nih di sini nih. Butuh orang, gue sembahin dulu dari sini nih. See you bro, thanks for mampir. Ini kok ngedouble sih suaranya? Enggak ya? Pareko from Colombia. Ayo boleh lah. Gue kan udah subscribe, lu main Dota sama WoW sih. Kan gue nggak jago. Kapan? Gue biasanya jam 9 sampai jam 12 atau jam 10 sampai jam 12. Kecuali hari ini molor, belum pada tidur semua. Gue juga baru kelar mandi. Ini musiknya beda ya? Kok nggak double sih? Emang dirubah ya musiknya ya? Oh, ini dari webnya tadi yang gua klaim. Oke. Boleh lah bro. Add aja gua nih. Lu berapa nomornya? Sini aja sekalian gua add lah. Lagi mati ya? Lagi nggak pakai ya? Copy. Kirim dari Discord aja lu. Integration bro. Integration YouTube, Discord, Twitch. Ya, integrated ya kan chatnya mantap. Kalian pasti tahu lah. Gue nih sukses. Pareko juga. Bertiga ya? Ada Fadel ya? Ajib ya, bikin tutorial
Someone has
aja ya.
definitely cooked here before. Do you think they were making an offering? Looks like they didn't use all the ingredients. Let's see here. We got some snapdragon, some lotus heads, some tofu. Whatever they were cooking, it sounds complicated. Hey, look over there. They left some notes too. Yup, it's a doozy. Paimon's not surprised they had to write it all down. It's a lot to remember. We should read it carefully.
Hey, Arif. Geser dia ke sebelah. Kayaknya lu tadi di Twitch deh. Oke lah, masak apa? Examine traces of cooking.
What would you call a dish that's made from snapdragon, lotus heads, and tofu?
Iya. What? Kamar gue mati. Wah. Mas, oh ini nebak-nebaknya. Light the fire, pyro. Emba.
Leave it to me.
Nah bro, belum. Wanna play? I gotta buy it first. Kompor listrik ya, gaspol. Apa tadi? Ini ya? Tanya dulu si Paimon nih ya, Paimon.
What would you call a dish that's
Snapdragon,
made from
lotus head,
lotus
tofu.
heads, and tofu?
Snapdragon, lotus head, and tofu. Almond tofu. Tofu. Cuman itu aja kan? Almond tofu, snapdragon. Mesti beli ini ya, resepinya dulu ya. Alright, bro. No problem. Let's play together. Snapdragon. The GTA V? Alright. Is it on sale? I'm playing Cyberpunk, man. We should have multiplayer for Cyberpunk. Kala Lily? Kala. No Kala Lily. Snapdragon. I think we have to beli ininya dulu. Nih. Oh, what's this? Beli resepnya dulu kayak ini. You giving me hints, Arif? Oh ini cuman look trace doang, nggak perlu masak. Wah, lu nepu gue lu. Oops, salah kan? GTA, how much is it now? Fadel. GTA 5.
Bet
You guys are gonna bully me. Yeah.
It's very clean here. Whoever cooked here last obviously likes to keep things neat and tidy.
Alright.
Paimon bets they were making an offering to the Adepti. Looks like we got us some matsutake and some raw meat.
Matsutake.
What do you know? The recipe is right
Matsutake.
there. This chef was a super organized person.
Alright. What? Alright. Matsutake. Offer up food to Cloud Retainer. Let's head to the Retainer. Matsutake meat rolls. No. Obtained by cooking. Ah, crap. Matsutake meat rolls. Jewelry soup. And Mora. Oh, we got this. Punya. Alright. So we got. Ini mesti beli resepnya kayaknya nih. Gotta buy the recipe. Mana tadi kompor gas? Where is the electric stove? Really? Ada ya? Abyss Order. Seems to be a declaration of war from the Abyss Order to the Dark Knight hero. Many key phrases have been redacted. Where? I don't see any recipe. Maybe in the food? No? Oops. Ini harusnya gue pakai dulu nih, nganggur nih. Unused. I should use this. Consumable. Recipe. Where? You lie. You lie. No, I don't have the recipe, bruh. Ooh, what's this? Mana? Where? No. There's no recipe here. I think we have to buy the recipe. Don't we? Which one? See damage artifact. Which one? This one. Crit damage. Ooh, yeah. But it's death. Crit rate attack. Okay. So ini yang flat death ya. This is yang no, this is flat. Ini yang percentage.
Even if an antique is priceless,
Oke, masak dulu
the
ya.
happiness
Oke,
it brings lasts for only the
cook.
moment that you obtain it.
Quack, 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 quack. Ribbit. Hei. Ini pada membok semua nih kayaknya. Saran. Iya bener juga. Raka. Aditoro. Faturrahman. Thank you, brother. Learn. Kok nggak bisa? Learn. What? Learn. Wah, nge-lag. Oke, cook. Yuk. Bintang 3 tadi ya? 2 ya? This one, right? Yeah. Oke, masak. Let's cook. Cook. Perfecto. Alright. Full version? Legendary edition? Let me check, bro. Mazak. Okay. Done. What else? Apa lagi ya? Apa tadi satu lagi? Oh, here it is. Jewelry. Tofinya nggak cukup buat bikin itu. Noel. Perfect. Iya. Minum dulu, bros. Ini yang Pareko harusnya bisa lah ya. Sambil minum kan. Sama lu pada. Ngerecokin biasanya. Abidin. Last. Boom. Perfecto. Teleport waypoint unlock. Custodian of Cloud. Search for the Cloud Retainer. I got a heal. Heal dulu kali ya. Murah lewat sini kan. Auto heal. Alright. Tante Lisa.
Here, let me help you.
Mana sih? Ini ada surprise apa ini di dalam? Hate surprise. Oh, domain. Aduh. Pyro. Herein lies the abode of the cloud retainer. The adeptus desires not to see guest, and the way is shut. A lack of care for where one lays their head is common among all who live. Do you truly wish to enter? Okay. Ajar. Are we ready? All right. What? No!
One senses the presence of a sigil of permission. One knows not why you have come, though the sincerity of your offering is clear. Hence, you shall be granted an opportunity. Find your way through mine abode, and you shall receive an audience with the adeptus whom you seek.
All right. So we need Lisa, not Lisa. Apa? Amber. Very. I need to look. See? Ini level 1, level 33. Okay.
Outrider Amber, reporting.
All right, Amber. Let's go. Make yourself useful, Amber.
One senses the presence of a sigil of permission.
No!
One knows not why you have come, though the sincerity of your offering is clear. Hence, you shall be granted an opportunity. Find your way through mine abode, and you shall receive an audience with the adeptus whom you seek.
Oh, bisa ganti sih.
Go, Berry Bunny!
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Kok nama-nama sih?
time to lose.
Come on, child.
Amateur mistake.
What? A zoom. Ow.
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Don't waste my time.
Yalah. Mother. Wah. Anjir. Ih. Ten seconds, no! Fuck. Padahal jatuh kan?
I'll race you there!
Makan aja dah. Okay, let's eat. Let's eat. Let's eat. Let's eat. Let's eat. Let's eat.
That's cheating! Go, go!
I swear by my sword.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Come on. Yay! Finally. Huh? Rotate 90 degrees clockwise. Ah,
That platform is moving! So that's what this button is for.
okay. Ooh. Ooh. Ini kemana sih? Where do we go? My love. Rotate. Oh, maybe I have to go there. Oh, yeah, ke situ, tuh. One more. Huzzah! Amber. Amber. Oh. This not. Huh? Challenge. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Within 42 seconds. 1, 2, 2, 3. Oh, more challenge. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3.
Hyman thinks that you're doing this all wrong.
What?
Try activating the mechanisms again, but pay more attention this time.
Shut up, Paimon. Let's do this. Center. Right. Left. Iya kan? Right. 1, 2, 3, Oh. Exquisite test. Alright, one more. Un, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Dua, tiga, empat, lima.
Paimon thinks that you're doing this all
What?
wrong. Try activating the mechanisms again, but pay more attention this time.
Quiet, Paimon. Chi. Ro. Lu. Pat. Mo. Chi. Loh. Chi. Ro. Lu. Pat. Mo. Udah, what now? Ngapain lagi nih? Oh, udah kan? Oke, kita dari pojok aja ya. One. Okay, let's go there.
No time to lose. No time to
No
lose.
time to lose. Alright, let's go, child. Tartaglia. What do we have here? I think it's lagging. Whoa, 358 milliseconds. That's a bad ping. What are we doing?
I could get used to this.
Okay. Ah. Yang lag. Ooh, counter. Rotate clockwise 90 degrees. Oh. What? If I hit that, it takes out the adjacent. Okay. So there should be one that won't take out the adjacent. Oh, itu bikin dua. Okay, so that one's the last one. Oh. Lucky luck. Okay. Good now.
you I win.
You always win, and we never lose. Is there any treasure out there? Let's go.
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
Gacha pernah sih. Cuman ya lagi habis. Mau gacha nih. Gue kemarin udah ngabisin tuh. Ngabis kan. Tuh habis. Udah. Oh bisa klaim juga lah ya. Coba ya. What? Nggak bisa ini ya. Menunya. Mesti keluar dungeon dulu kan. Ini disuruh ngapain sih? Suruh ke atas ya. Gue lagi pengen kalau nggak Ganyu ya itu Deluk. Itu tuh si Arif tuh bintang 5-nya banyak tuh.
One is most impressed.
Semuanya ada
The path
gila.
that leads through this abode defies those of ordinary abilities.
Kurang kayaknya yang standar kurang 40. Kayaknya ya udah di bawah 40 kali. Kalau yang itu yang season masih 70-an kayaknya. Susah.
The one before you
Tuh si
is
Arif
the
tuh curang
Adeptus
tuh.
Cloud
Dia ada
Retainer.
semua tuh.
Now speak of the matter which
Lu yang
brings
kurang apa
you
aja,
here.
Ref? Yang bintang 5.
You surmise correctly. This place did once self-build, as did one design the
Nggak ada
mechanisms
kan? Nggak
within.
jawab dia.
In fact,
Ada
even
semua berarti itu
Guizhong
dia
and Rex
bintang 5.
Lapis themselves found one's technological accomplishments to be worthy of commendation.
This place is huge.
Dua-duanya.
And there are so many mechanisms. Do you really have this whole place to yourself? What's it even for? Did you build it as your private mechanism workshop or something? It's just like the stories say. The Adepti leave the human world, find somewhere to go be a hermit, and then they research and invent all these amazing things.
One is simply not partial to the tedium of social interaction, and wish to find some peace and quiet.
Habis
Find
selain
it
Diluk
one did.
apa? Cuman itu kan?
Shortly
Xiangling
after
kan?
which you
Ada lagi nggak?
arrived bearing
Oh,
your
si
sigil
itu ya?
of permission. But enough. State the matter which brings you here at
Dikasih.
once. You have disturbed the tranquility of this place for long enough. Rex Lapis, assassinated?
Haha.
How can this be? Such a
Such
heinous
heinous
crime.
crime.
Who would dare? The notion is so preposterous as to be unbelievable. One shall have to verify the truth of the matter independently. Perhaps one shall quash Liyue first, then convene with the other Adepti.
Ooh. So he's the guardian?
What? Did you just say squash Liyue Harbor? Are you seriously gonna wipe out the whole city?
Only a response of sufficient magnitude can negate the possibility of further incidents.
Jadi gue pakai bahasa Indonesia aja nih ya. Jadi Adepti ini kan jaga Liyue. Nah ketika dibunuh
It is as
otomatis
you
dia udah
say.
nggak jaga lagi.
We have
Jadi cerita di
protected
Genshin
Liyue
itu 500
Harbor
tahun
under
yang
the
lalu.
leadership of Rex Lapis
Peradabannya tuh
for
ada
37
kejadian
centuries.
sesuatu gitu kan.
But in
Sama
the face
kayak
of
di
this
Indonesia.
coup,
500 tahun yang lalu
nefarious actors,
peradaban kita ada
exceptional measures
goncangan.
must be
Nah
taken.
sekarang para penjaganya itu udah pada
You gotta
ngilang.
think of something. She
Iya
wants to
kan?
squash
Udah berhenti
Liyue first.
jaga.
It
Makanya
doesn't seem like she's
sejak
bluffing.
Januari udah ada 185 musibah atau bencana yang terjadi di bulan Januari doang. Asik. Aduh terlalu ini ya. Vulgar ya kalau bahasa Indonesia ya. Oke.
Exactly what Paimon
Nah,
was gonna say.
di sini kan dia ngasih offering. Offering di sini kan menghormati, bukan menyembah ya. Menghormati leluhur kita.
Wipe Liyue out.
Sekalian aja gue kasih pesan ajaran sesat kali ya.
You know, discuss it first. It can't hurt for you to get a second opinion.
Contract? A cruel irony that you should appeal to the notion after the merciless murder of the god of contracts himself. The people of
Dewa
Liyue seem
Bumi.
quite content to
Kontrak.
dispense with their contracts. They are quite adept at taking that which is composed of black and white and turning it gray. Nevertheless, since you come here in the name of contracts, far be it from one to abandon one's own contractual obligations. Least of all when you come bearing a sigil of permission. Rex Lapis infused these sigils with adeptal power when he first cast them. That power once aided humans in battle. Most of the sigil's power has long since worn off. It is but a keepsake now. This keepsake cannot be taken as proof of your trustworthiness. One must investigate the claims that you make independently. This, no doubt, is Mooncarver's very reason for summoning us. Your audience with the
Bulan.
Adeptus before you is now concluded. Leave at once, and
Udah kelar. Done. Dust to dust. Return to Liyue Harbor and find Child. Oke, ini gue nggak tahu nih Child karakternya itu apa. Ya kalau dia Fatui itu gue anggap kayak secret society gitu atau apa ya? Di Cina ada, di Indonesia juga ada. Dust to dust, teleport. Harbinger. Manusia setengah dewa kali ya. Ini kan lebih masuk lah ya kalau buat orang Indonesia karena banyak yang main juga. Jadi sebenarnya ada banyak referensi juga di sini. Taifat ini di negara ketiga kita. Kalau lu pengen dalemin lah ya. Astaga. Walaupun yang buat di negeri seberang. Camun lagi. Tapi cerita di sini itu kalau apa kita pelajari lagi itu banyak referensinya ke Asia Tenggara.
You finally returned. How was your journey to Jueyun Karst? I see. Huh. Moon Carver, Mountain Shaper, Cloud Retainer, Conqueror of Demons. Some of these names have never come up in the intel the Fatui gets hold of. As a returning gift, I too have information for you. Regarding the Archon's passing, the Liyue Qixing's response really has given me food for thought. They've announced that, as the true killer has not yet been found, they are not allowing anyone to pay their respects to the Exuvia. They've even gone so far as to try and cut off information. But with the right of dissension and all, even the Qixing isn't able to keep a lid on things.
Exuvia?
It's common knowledge in Liyue that Rex Lapis is also an Adeptus. The Geo Archon is also the god of contracts, and is also known as the Exuvia, prime of the Adepti. The mighty and illuminated Adepti of today all signed contracts to protect Liyue way back then.
Adeptus tuh intinya orang pinter lah kalau bahasa kita.
Liyue's well-being.
Naturally, they both have the responsibility and the aptitude for the job. If the ruling Qixing became unable to perform their duty properly, the Adepti have the right to take corrective action. The Geo Archon's spirit has risen, so why would the Qixing hide his vessel? Truly suspicious.
Oh, right! He's the whole reason we came here. If the Liyue Qixing has locked up Exuvia and won't let anyone near, then our quest to find the Seven is already over.
Oh? You're trying to find the Seven? And just why might that be, Prait? Nice answer. A knight that gets duped by the Fatui would really be no knight at all now, would they? But
Padahal
I can
statusnya
help
itu
you
kalau
with that
Fatui itu
too,
di
you
atas
know.
Satria loh.
Really?
Give me some time. Time to find someone.
Mungkin orang
Someone who
yang
can
nggak
help you break through
apa?
this stalemate.
Jadi ada apa?
Truly fascinating.
Satria, terus ada Wisaya. Wisaya itu para
The greater
pedagang.
the chaos that erupts.
Satria para pejuang.
If you
Terus
want to
ada
be around to see
Brahmana
it all come
para
crashing
pendeta.
down, best you stay alive
Fatui
until
itu
we
sebenarnya di
next
atas
meet.
Brahmana. Cuman orang pada nggak ngeliat kan. Itu kelas ke 5. Ngapain nih sekarang? Wang Sheng, wait until the following day. Wang Sheng?
What should I
Nunggu
put in
ya.
my letter?
Oke. Sekalian aja ya. Mana tadi? Shop. Mana sih klaimnya? Tuh, cuman 900 bro. Geli-geli. Ini berapa nih? 75. 650. Ya? Bisa 10 lah ya. Ini bisa berapa? Kalau ini. Ini mendingan yang... Ntar gue lihat dulu ya.
I feel like running.
Kayaknya mesti ngejar salah satu. Setinget gua. Ini itu. Ini apa? Yang permanen kan? Untuk di... U 12. 11. 11 kali 6. 66 kan? 66. 68. 68 berarti sisa 22. 22 lagi ya? Iya, mending permanen wish aja 22. Ini kayaknya gue juga belum dapat bintang 5 nih di permainan. Setahu gue ya. Oke, coba cek. Dua lagi, bray. Iya, 22 kan? 22. Kalau yang ini. Kalau yang ini? Kalau yang apa? Yang event? Pasti karakter atau bisa jadi weapon? Pasti karakter. Ntar ini gue berapa ya? Kayaknya di sini gue dapet Tartaglia di sini kan, seingat gue. Oke, ini ke-7 kan. 7 kali 6 berapa? 42. 42 kurangnya 2, 40. Iya kan? Berarti 50 lagi PT yang di karakter banner. Iya. Iya. 50 banding 22. Gue tuh nggak pernah beli ini loh. Ini selalu numpuk sendiri, makanya gue pakai. Jarang gue beli ini. Acquaint. Skyward. Emang untungnya apa? Gue lebih prefer ini deh. Cocok. Gue mending ini. Jin gue aja pakai ini. Oh iya, bentar ya. Mending kita setup itu dulu deh. Artifactnya 80, 80, 80, 70. Wadidiau. Kurang 2. Apa lagi? Nggak ada yang pakai Lisa kan? Gue demen pakai Lisa. Tante-tante. Ini kali ya. Artifact. Upgrade. Switch. Apa sih ini dia? Hang on. Maiden Beloved Healing. 15. Kita pakai DPS-nya dulu deh kali ya. Elemental Mastery. Elemental Mastery. Enaknya nge-setup gimana ya? Ini sih sebenarnya gue cari tuh master artist nih buat si Nengguang nih. Biar normal sama charge-nya double. Buat DPS. Makanya gue agak bingung nih antar berdua. Jadi Ningguang lebih ke DPS-nya. Ini lebih ke elemental airnya sih. Attack 409. Tuh, dikit ya. Gara-gara ininya doang sih. Artifactnya doang. Masih level cupu. Gue butuh master as. Tapi bisa diedit nggak ya? Coba. Hah. Oke, apa iki? Crit def. Nggak asik kan? Attack. Lumayan tuh. Udahlah, pakai gladiator aja nih ya. Attack 1, 2, 3. What's this? Crit. Lama nih bro. Kelarin story dulu. Tunggu ya. Wait until night time. Wait a day. Siangkre. DPS enaknya diapain ya? Gladiator ya?
I feel like running.
Wang Sheng. Oh, bang.
What should I put in my letter?
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui.
Oh, ini bangnya Fatui.
You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid as the
Tsaritsa.
permafrost.
Tsaritsa.
But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement?
Ekaterina.
Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Liuli.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. Ahem. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner. The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Liuli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face to face. Don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
You're always hungry. Farewell, archaic lord. Started check the quest. Quest. An organization known as Wang Sheng. Find child. Where is child?
I could get used to this.
Hello, child. Meet Tartaglia.
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liu Qixing would hide the Geo-Archon's vessel.
So, where is he? In Liuli Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liu custom.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room. you booked.
Zhongli. Is Rek Lapis?
Hi.
Hmm.
Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui.
Associate.
Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an
Spy.
honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion?
Anjir, suaranya ngebas, mukanya imut.
Is Wangshan some kind of business involving dealing with people?
Indeed, it is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Those who pass on, do so.
Did you
in
think he was
peace.
some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly.
Ostensibly.
Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhong Li because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhong Li has to say, shall we?
Tianquan.
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liu's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
Say goodbye.
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the seven.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again. If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
The rite of parting.
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
Sneznaya. Talk to Zhongli outside. nggak salah tuh Child tuh dari SNES Naya. Mana sih turunnya? Ada Rush juga kalau lu ngikutin yang namanya SNES Nazel. Gue nggak tahu dia ngambil dari situ atau enggak atau kebetulan mirip aja. Oke. Zhongli, where are you?
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue?
Mending sini deh.
I see. So you're that sort of person.
Nggak kelihatan
It's
bukan
not a
berarti
bad
nggak
thing.
ada kan? Kalau di ini terlalu nyata, orang nggak
But I
berani.
suppose you have yet to experience the substance of Liyue's 3,700 years of divinity. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the
Gue ngerti.
Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow.
Well then, let us be off.
Jadi
The
sponsor.
first step
Oke.
in our preparations
Oke,
shall be to obtain some prize Noctilucus
Jadi si
jade
Fatui
worthy
ini
of a
ngesponsorin
deity.
Liyue. Nah, makanya Liyue itu jadi kaya, ya kan? Ini sama sih, mirip kayak negara sekarang yang lagi kaya banget. Itu ada sponsornya juga. Nah, si Fatui ini kalau nama di kita gue nggak bisa ngasih tahu juga sih, cuman ya mereka tuh disponsor juga supaya mereka bisa kaya kayak sekarang, ngutang-ngutangin bangsa lain gitu kan. Si Fatui ini mainnya di belakang. Higher ya, ke atas dong berarti. Nah, seakan-akan itu sebenarnya kelihatan si Fatui sama si Liyue itu seakan-akan tuh bermusuhan, tapi sebenarnya si Fatui itu sponsor secara keuangan dari belakang. Nah, lu lihat kan kemarin kenapa karena sekarang Amerika tuh pada anti negara tertentu.
No
Ya
time to
karena itu
lose.
tadi, ini ada yang sponsorin dari belakang. Terus pusat perdagangan atau pusat ekonomi itu mau digeser ke situ.
No time to.
Mana sih ini? Higher 17 meter. Shito.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day.
Ini
It's cheap
ngomong-ngomong
and it's fun, and who
hubungan
knows,
Fatui
you just
sama
might strike
Liyue
it
itu
rich.
kalau referensi sama ya bisa jadi itu 200 300 tahun yang lalu deh.
Betting? No, we're here for... What was it again?
Noctilucus jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucus Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery.
Rex Lapis.
Go on, pick whichever one you like.
Raja Bumi, Rex artinya raja, lapis artinya
Not like the ones
batu
you usually
atau lapis
dig up.
lazuli.
But
Batu paling mahal zaman dulu
Should
tuh
we
warna
just grab
biru,
one and go?
lapis lazul. Ini
Oh?
deh, nanya.
You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh?
Gue rasa dia
And
sengaja
that
pakai
would
orang
be-
suara orang tua,
I'll take them all,
badannya masih
boss.
muda karena old
Oh, you
soul
act
gitu
with
kan, jiwanya
such
udah tua,
panache,
gitu
good
5.000
sir.
tahun.
I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss. That one didn't count. We need to discuss it again. Hey, if we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the more if we buy them all?
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in
One
all
is
things one is
bound.
bound by Mora.
Keren nih konsepnya.
What?
Kalau
All
lu cuma
Mora
bisa
is
mikirin
currency,
tentang duit,
but
jadi
not
lu
all
secara tidak
currency
langsung
is Mora.
lu terikat sama duit itu. Mending raja kontrak nih. Nah, duit itu juga salah satu elemen untuk
Is
mengikat
this how
kita
the rich live?
terhadap kontrak.
He knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality.
Oh, sengaja pilih warna biru juga dia.
I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all
Tapi kenapa
that's left
jade
is
ya?
to put it into practice.
Jade kan hijau.
Priceless, huh? Hyman's just said that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... well... fine. As you wish, then. How about this? I can take a small sample of all 3. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry, I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker.
Oh, you flattered me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They are my pride and joy. If I'd taken off even a bit more, it would have killed me.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. You mean at Wanmin restaurant? As long as we do it when she's not in.
That would not do. It is a place where people come and go. They would be endangered if the elemental reaction were to get out of control. We cannot take such a risk.
Oh, Paimon remembers we once saw this big pot down at the Dada Upa Gorge in the camp of the hilly churls from the Meaty tribe.
Dada
It's
Upa.
real sturdy and should be able to
Dada
take the
Upa.
elemental reactions. Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
Meaty tribe giant cooking pot at the Dada Upa Gorge. I thought it was Dodopa. Dada Upa. Oh no, a bounty. Ya, nggak sengaja kena deh bounty-nya. Nggak ya? Nope. Nope. Okay, yeah. A child.
It has been a
Tartaglia.
long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to
Dandelion
visit me
wine.
in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
Sumeru. Sumeru is a name, not a mountain. Udah meletus Sumerunya tuh.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line.
Where did you come from?
No time.
Boom.
It's nothing.
Submit.
What?
Wait, hear me.
Let's
There's
cook.
still soup in here. These hilly trolls sure have big
Oh,
appetites.
it's already 1 o'clock. I'm supposed to end the stream.
This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
Use pyro to heat the pot.
jade! Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue with our march!
No time to lose.
No drop. Where's the loot? What now?
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilly trolls. They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
Whoa, 4,000. Actually, that's a good combination, really. Boom. Ow.
Must keep draining.
Super. Shibidamba. Oh, enough of this. Ow. Rudy, I'm not sure.
Barbados, got us. Uga, 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 chaka. All right. I think we still need to burn.
Jade, wasn't it? There was so much shit.
Okay. Return.
Nearer than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Let's head back to buy some jade.
You're back, my friends.
Hello,
I've kept the goods for.
Okay.
Huh? No, it wasn't that one. Paimon remembers that it wasn't very bright. Think a bit harder.
Third one?
Exactly! That's the one Paimon remembers too!
Okay.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done.
Done
All
deal.
the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucus jade for?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make implements for the rite of parting.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, alas, all things must pass.
It's been 200 years.
Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liu Chising and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liyue will continue to prosper as it always has done.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucus jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora.
My apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait. Didn't Child give us some advanced funds earlier? That's a relief. Have a look,
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at
The
you
rite
bossing
of
everyone
parting.
around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
It seems that we must. I will keep that in mind. Thanks, both of you.
Put the Nautilus jade in place. Wait to navigate. Alright.
No time to lose.
Tartaglia. Ntar. Go round and round and round. Well, let's collect some lotus on our way. And some golden gas. Don't sink, don't die, don't drown. Jinzong. Oh yeah, we need to get some
No time to lose.
leeway specialties. Oh no! I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna drown! Alright.
No time to lose. No time to lose.
Ooh, Place Lily. Where? Here. 1, 2. What?
No time to
Alright,
lose.
let's collect some more.
No time to lose.
Done.
No time to lose.
While the Lilith stands guard, evil shall never
Who's
prevail.
waiting? Alright.
May
Put
the
the
Lord of
noctical
Geo
shade.
protect
Okay.
you and
No time to lose.
The offering. Oh.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need.
Okay.
Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Okay.
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the rite.
So the dissension.
That's right. The
Here.
Liu Qixing have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what that's about. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel.
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Teyvat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their
Something's up.
motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
Wow, this is gonna be a long quest, huh? I thought it was gonna be a short one. 3 poignant perfumes. Go and buy silk flowers at the merchants down below. Alright, let's buy silk flowers. I mean, I've got a bunch of silk flowers on my inventory. Why do I need to buy them? Ow. Get down. Oh, it's not even here. Where? Silk flowers? Hello? Down below? But... Okay. Bolai. Hey, boss.
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Yeah, you do.
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal,
like this?
and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the
Silk
flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Most are now
Wow,
grown by
a true
culturalists.
connoisseur.
Wow,
Most of
a
that was
true
news even to me.
connoisseur. Most
I
of all
possess but a smattering of
I
trivial
possess
knowledge.
but a smattering
My
of
traveler friend
trivial
is the one to
knowledge.
watch.
My
They are on
traveler
track to
friend
set foot in
is
every
one
corner of the
to
world.
watch. What's so impressive about
Oh,
that?
Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble.
Mr. Song,
So,
you're way
which
too
silk flower
humble.
did you
So
want
which
anyway?
silk flower
I'll
did
take
you
them
want
all,
to take?
boss.
I'll take them all, boss.
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case.
Paimon
The
is
same
a pet
logic does
bird.
not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own choice between the scents. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the seven in 3,700 years.
Something
As
right
such,
in tradition.
I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case.
Tradition.
Now that's
You
settled,
essentially miss
a question.
the essence of the actual
Do you have any Mora on you?
You
theory.
forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
You dry them up, and then you put it into alcohol to get the scent.
Ideally,
You
with the help of
filter
an
all the
expert.
dirt.
Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
What does that have
So
to be
this
women?
time we
You
get
need
to
an
go around
alchemist.
town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
I will wait for you near the Statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Rex Incognito 2. Let's do a bit of reading. I might... I'm gonna end the stream like in 9 minutes. I'm gonna do a bit of reading about Rex Lapis. Might have been missing something. Hey? Oh, they changed it. The book's is not here anymore. Probably in the archive. Yeah, there's an archive, right? Where notices and notices. Where? Here we go. Archive. Oh. Let's see. Books. Do we have Rex Lapis Incognito? Rex Incognito Volume 1 and Volume 2. Let's read Volume 1 and we'll end the stream there. Volume 1. Liyue is a land where all kinds of rare and exotic treasures congregate, and where there are precious treasure, one is sure to also find those with a discerning eye. The very first owner of Shiju Antiques, the unconventional collector Mingui, was just such an individual. Shiju Antiques of Feiyun Slope was frequented by well-to-do customers. Closed during daylight hours, it only opened to customers once the moon began to rise in the night sky. The shop's customers were anything but ordinary. They were the wealthy and leisurely people with outstanding taste. A meticulously crafted timepiece from Fontaine, incense from Sumeru, a wine goblet once owned by an aristocrat of old Mondstadt, a wooden stool whose surface was once graced by the buttocks of an adeptus for all of 1 hour, a delicate jade teacup from which the Lord of Geo once supped a sip of tea, a priceless Celadon vase that Liyue's neighbor deity, the Animal Archon, once accidentally knocked to the ground, shattering it to pieces. All these and more were laid out for the customers to peruse at their leisure, each item just waiting for that one person with whom it shared a certain affinity. One night, a wealthy young man who was walking by happened to pause in front of the shop and began carefully examining the items on the shelves. The owner was struck by his long black robes, dark and solemn as the looming mountain peaks, and by his eyes, which were the color of amber. This was no ordinary young man. This was Mingui. This Mingui could tell with one look. "Welcome to Shiju Antiques," she said. "Please peruse at your leisure and let me know if you find something you like." Her soft voice broke the dead silence of the night. "Huh? Oh, I'm sorry." The young man smirked and spoke in a subtly coy manner. "I'm just rather taken with this exquisite counterfeit." The item that had caught his eye was a damaged jade plaque. The face exposed to the night sky was the one on which the pattern was slightly more intact and was moonlight. And as the moonlight shone down, it seeped into the intricate blemishes in the jade, revealing them, and cascaded down into the ravines produced by the crisscrossing texture on the plague's surface. The severe wear and tear on the front and the disintegration around the perimeter made it impossible to discern the words and images that had once been written on it. By all accounts, it seemed to have lived a turbulent life. "Counterfeit, you say? What makes you so sure?" Mingui was quite used to customers making such provocative claims. But this young man spoke so bluntly and bitingly that she could not help but feel aggravated by his accusations. Added to this was the fact that this particular item had been snagged by an adventurer from an abandoned palace deep in the heart of the abyss, who had then barely made it back out of that place alive. She recalled how she had haggled relentlessly with the adventurer to acquire the piece, and how in the end it had still cost her the better part of her fortune. If this truly was nothing more than a counterfeit, not only would it imply that she had lost an immense portion of her wealth, but it would also mean irrevocable damage to the reputation of Shigu Antiques as connoisseurs of quality. Mingui knew what she had to do. Not only must she somehow get rid of this calamitous customer who threatened to ruin her entire business, but she must also find a way to sell this jade plaque to him in the process. "Please continue," she said. "I would hope that you can give a detailed appraisal." As well we know, Teyvat was plunged into chaos 2.5 millennia ago when the gods declared war on each other. The ensuing conflict spreading to all people in all corners of the land. Teyvat may not have been divided into the same 7 nations we know today back in that age, but then, just as now, the people had their own settlements, cities and civilizations. Gods whose names have now long since been forgotten were once venerated, worshipped, and even adored by their people. Our forebears took pearls and shells from the sea, jade from the mountains, rocks from the plains, and salt crystals from the earth, each to build idols in the form of their gods. Jade plaques, all of this kind are relics of that era. They belonged to an ancient tribe who worshipped Rek Lapis. Though, of course, the Geolord probably did not go by the name Rex Lapis at that time. This was an age where the people watched their gods clash in bitter battles before their very eyes. Rex Lapis would not establish currency of the 7 nations and cast the first Mora coins for quite some time. So tribes traded using pieces of ore they would chance across from time to time, with idols made in the likeness of the Geolord to ensure price stability. As you can see, mortal wisdom is a quite fascinating thing. They were making their own way in the world even before Rex Lapis has made had made provision for them to do so. The young man paused, as if to further contemplate the observation he had just made. He stood there, cloaked in a veil of silver moonlight, which somehow served to make him ever so slightly more diminutive in stature. This type of jade plaque is a rare find on this day and age. Most would say most of them are buried in the riverbeds up in the mountains, and since each one is hand carved, they are all unique. Alright, wow, that's long. Alright, so we're nearly at 2 hours of our stream. That's the stream that we do. Because, yeah, this is a stream about story, about myths, about legends. So welcome to the world where even true gamers fear to step. I'm here with Avavan. I hope you enjoyed the short stream here. Stretched to 2 hours. And I'll see you next time. I might do a couple of stream tomorrow in the yeah, afternoon time, my time. Probably evening States, and morning at the Europa. Okay, I'll see you guys. Samurai, keep up the good spirit. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay strong. Be strong, be positive. Don't let anything affect the way you are. And yeah, let's all unite, make peace. I'll see you next stream. Ciao.